Imagine a world where ships vanish without a trace, only to reappear years later, ghost-like and unsettling. This isn't a scene from a horror movie. It's the reality of some of the most baffling maritime mysteries. In 2018, a group of fishermen in Myanmar came across an incredible sight. A massive, rusting ship stranded on a sandbar. The vessel was seemingly deserted, a silent, spectral presence on the otherwise vibrant waters. The fishermen, captivated by the eerie stillness, contacted the Coast Guard, who quickly boarded the ship to investigate. Their inspection revealed a haunting reality. The ship was completely empty, devoid of any crew, but littered with personal belongings, food remnants, and notebooks. The silence was deafening. The only sounds the rustling of the wind and the gentle lapping of waves against the hull. The vessel was identified as the Sam Ratulangi, a cargo ship built in Indonesia in 2001. Records indicated it had been hauling heavy loads across Asia for 8 years before abruptly disappearing in 2009 near the coast of Taiwan. Its fate, presumed to be a tragic sinking, had left its crew unaccounted for. The Coast Guard's investigation, however, uncovered a twist. 2 tow ropes were discovered on board, suggesting the ship had been towed to its current location. This revelation led the investigators to 13 crew members who recounted a harrowing story of a storm, forcing them to abandon the ship while attempting repairs in Bangladesh. The Sam Ratulangi remained a mystery. How did it manage to drift for 9 years without a crew? The answer remained elusive, leaving behind a chilling enigma of a ship adrift, devoid of human presence, and a story left incomplete. The mystery of the Sam Ratulangi pales in comparison to another vessel's inexplicable journey, the Alta. In February 2020, locals discovered the Alta, a cargo ship grounded off the coast of an Irish village. The ship was in a dilapidated state, its hull riddled with holes and its parts rotting. Just 5 months prior, the Alta had been spotted thousands of miles away in the Atlantic Ocean. Crew members aboard a different vessel, the MS Protector, had attempted to contact the Alta, but received no response. It was then that they realized the ship was unmanned, a silent, drifting shadow in the vast expanse of the ocean. The Alta had a history of disappearing from radar. In 2015, its internal tracking system was frequently disabled, possibly indicating illegal activity. In 2017, it vanished from radar only to reappear 10 months later off the coast of North Africa. The ship had even changed its flags multiple times, seemingly seeking anonymity in a world that was already oblivious to its movements. In September 2018, the Alta was sailing towards Haiti when its engine failed in the middle of the Atlantic. The crew struggled to repair it, dwindling food and water supplies exacerbating the situation. A hurricane approached, further threatening their survival. Fortunately, the crew managed to contact the U.S. Coast Guard. A helicopter delivered supplies, and a rescue boat evacuated the crew to Puerto Rico before the hurricane hit. The Alta was left to drift alone. A tugboat arrived to tow it to Guyana, but mysteriously, the ship's tracking system was disabled and the tugboat vanished. Nearly a year later, the MS Protector encountered the Alta again, now empty. 9 months after that, the ship inexplicably washed up on the Irish coast. How did it traverse the Atlantic? The answer remained unknown, shrouded in the same mystery that had accompanied its earlier appearances and disappearances. The Alta isn't alone in its mysterious voyage. The SS Baychimo, a merchant vessel, holds the record for the longest ghost ship journey, 38 years. In 1931, the SS Baychimo became trapped in ice off the coast of Alaska. A blizzard made it impossible to move, and the crew had to wait for it to subside. They waited for days, but the storm intensified. The crew split into 2 groups. One group headed to the nearest city, while the captain and his crew stayed aboard the ship, clinging to hope amidst the relentless storm. After several days, the storm subsided. The captain and his crew, unable to locate the ship, assumed it had sunk, its fate lost to the unforgiving sea. They left the area, only to find the SS Baychimo drifting nearby a week later. The ship was severely damaged and deemed unrepairable. The captain decided to abandon it, convinced it would eventually sink, consumed by the ocean's depths. But the SS Baychimo defied expectations. For 38 years, the ship was spotted throughout the Alaskan coastline, a spectral presence in the icy waters, seemingly defying time and nature. The SS Baychimo was last seen in 1969, its hull frozen solid. It likely rests on the seabed, its story echoing through the Arctic winds, a haunting reminder of the ocean's mysteries and the enduring power of legend. These tales of ghost ships, appearing and disappearing in a spectral dance across the globe, spark a fascination with the unknown. They remind us of the ocean's vastness, its hidden depths capable of both beauty and mystery, forever entwined with the tales of vessels lost and found, their journeys echoing through time.